Hello, I'm Dr. Palmer, a licensed psychotherapist and board-approved clinical supervisor. I run an online counseling private practice, providing access to behavioral health services for both individuals and organizations in the most challenging state in the country in terms of access and acuity. I'm also the founder and CEO of Backcountry Professor. We are a cutting-edge resource for professional continuing education. Basically, we teach what we do. As our clients live busier and busier lives, behavioral health needs continue to increase. And as the rest of the allied healthcare fields continue to charge ahead in telemedicine, those of us in behavioral health have lagged behind. I spent my career, like most of you, working in the trenches of traditional behavioral health. Whether you're a student getting ready to graduate, a new clinician pursuing your hours toward licensure, or an established counselor with years of experience, making the transition to online practice is something that most of us, probably all of us, weren't trained for in our graduate studies. I started out just like you, diving into practice, starting in community mental health, low-fee clinics, chasing those precious supervision hours to gain my license. And then once I was finally licensed, I did what we all do. I just kept doing the same thing. I followed other people's career path. I commuted to my counseling job, put in my hours, completed more and more administrative tasks, was paid poorly, the hours got longer, and the commute never got shorter. I decided it was time for a change. For the last 10 years, I've been working in key program development and corporate leadership positions in Alaska. I've worked as a University Counseling Center director and then as an allied behavioral healthcare executive team leader. I've been able to design and develop programs and staff teams that are working on the cutting edge of clinical practice and telemedicine. Alaska's telebehavioral health services are state-of-the-art, and my teams have brought in approximately $6 million in revenue for our clinical programs. But that was just the beginning. It's being weighed down by these massive organizations, unable to be as flexible and creative as you can be in private practice. And building from the last decade's successes, how to apply multi-million-dollar corporate leadership strategies and pair them with telebehavioral health service delivery. I developed two outcomes. The first, a streamlined and fully online practice for myself. And secondly, a course to show other clinicians how to do the same thing. So I ditched my commute, travel with my family now. I live an adventurous lifestyle. And I do that all in rural America, traveling all over the place where traditional practice models rarely succeed. As a father and husband, I get to be home to participate in my family's daily life, and I run a fully online practice. I'm more successful than I've ever been working for someone else. Your professors and clinical supervisors taught you how to counsel, and the competing online technology companies have created software platforms to gain your business and host your practice online. But neither of these have the expertise to get you through the hurdles that lay ahead as you pursue development of your online practice. In this course, I'll walk you through the process. Step by step, you'll get a front row seat into the process that I developed to take my own practice fully online. Anyone can charge out blindly, hoping for success, but failing to plan or to seek counsel is planning to fail. I've done that work for you. I've lined out the process, tips and tricks, and every consideration that you'll need to make. I know how important your time is, so I developed this course to meet the requirements for continuing education credits. I've taught thousands of learners, and I keep my classes very informal. I like to incorporate aspects of my own life and adventures into the courses that I teach, and I want you to know that it can be done. If I can live an adventurous, traveling lifestyle. You can absolutely do this. So let's get started.